But I think the prior statements that he makes are actually so crucial to talk about first. So Philippians 4, verse um we'll just start at verse 10. Why not? Just give us a little background of his conversation, and then it walks so beautifully into how verse 13 actually makes so much more sense and is so life changing. And so, as we think about comparing our lives to anything or anybody, comparing what we think we should have been given, and how better off we wish we had it, or what we wish we had, or all the things that we compare, instead of doing that, how can we be content? And so, verse 10, Philippians 4, Paul writes, I rejoiced in the Lord greatly that now at length you have revived your concern for me. You were indeed concerned for me, but you had no opportunity. Verse 11, not that I am speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am to be content. This is something that Paul learned, and he's trying to pass on. I learned this thing, for I have learned in whatever situation, whatever, any and every situation, I am to be content. Verse 12, I know how to be brought low. So he's starting to state the realities that he understands, he's familiar with, he knows really well. I know how to be brought low, and I know how to abound. So he's contrasting all the things that are familiar to him of being low, but he also knows what it's like to abound in any and every circumstance. I have learned the secret. And I wish, man, I pray that we all learn this secret and just live it out. But he says, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. I, verse 13, can do all things through him who strengthens me. This is not a verse that we should take out of context and just use however we want to, and just use it as an empowering thing that, man, I can do anything. Okay, can you be content when you're hungry? Can you be content when you're at a low? Can you be content, like Paul said, in every situation?